What's up everyone, it's Jambors, new video, and in this video I'll be talking about Melodifestivalen 2025 and more likely about Swedish urge to the other victory. Yes, again, let's talk. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel, very glad you're here, and today's video will be focused on Sweden and how seriously they take Eurovision. And you must say like, okay, they do it all the time, they have a tradition, blah blah blah, but look at how they do it. This year Melodifestivalen includes two previous winners of Melodifestivalen 2025 and also extremely successful artists at Eurovision, John Lundvik and especially Mount Semmerlev, who claimed the victory in 2015 in Vienna with the song Heroes, which became kind of a legendary anthem for such a while, especially at Eurovision, and his personality also it's extremely connected to Eurovision for some reason. Even in general, he was hosting Eurovision as a host, and so on and so on and so on. We can continue, but what I want to say with this is that what Sweden does extremely brilliantly. First of all, they are not afraid to go and try to win Eurovision every single year. This is their goal, this is their task, this is what they want to do, and this is also how they approach it, regardless what some producers are saying from past or even nowadays, that, you know, this like competition-wise they can or doesn't need to, in the way, or how different type of songs are okay for Eurovision, like funny songs are good and so on and so on, but look at them themselves. They take it seriously. They never send a joke act, they never send a song which would be on this word. They always send a very serious thing to go with, sometimes absolutely the best, sometimes just very high-end quality. I think with just 1 year which didn't really work out with the Tusse, I think, because that just didn't work out. It can happen, you know, but imagine in such a huge streak of how big the consistency is of the country to deliver. And I'm absolutely surprised all the time when I see a lot of other countries, even their neighbor, who aren't able to maintain this kind of seriousness to it, and they try to win Eurovision with some Eurovision formulas. Which would you say this is a Swedish way, right? But they don't do this. Swedes are delivering quality, and they are almost delivering quality in most of the acts, also at Melodifestivalen already. They don't kind of risk it. Even their funnier acts, even from last year, they had their certain quality, much higher than is the Eurovision standard. And this is their approach. They don't risk. They really make it seriously. They really take it seriously. And this year, they are like, now they are first in the odds because of Måns. Also, Måns is the first in the odds to win in Melodifestivalen by far, like over 40% now in the odds. And they already brought to Eurovision world into our little bubble something which they are doing the best. The story. Can Måns win Melodifestivalen? But more likely, can Måns also win for a second time after 10 years Eurovision Song Contest and create this narrative with Loreen, which also won twice already, and this is already a huge story they have on the table, which is overcoming anybody who probably will go there and try their best. And also, instead of learning from Swedish, not to bring like this kind of music, but to take it that deadly seriously as Swedes do, to match their game, they're trying to match the Eurovision game, which Swedes doesn't do, even though you can say, come on, but they are doing it. They want to probably bring, you never know who's gonna win, but they want to bring another Eurovision winner again. They want to do blah 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 blah. Yes, but they always bring their own rules. They never copy themselves. They don't go with some Eurovision formulas. Each of the artists they send brings their own original music they would normally do on their albums. Their goal is not just winning Eurovision, just to become a little bit more global, even though with just one song. Who in Europe can say, in continental Europe, can say that with their music, with their song, they made it to the world? There are not so many examples, right? Because it's extremely hard. And we can, for example, see the numbers of Eurovision songs. How are they doing, for example, in Spotify from the previous year, 2024 edition, that they are not doing very well. They are very localish, you know. Even though it's success, the numbers are nice, but it's nothing like Lorraine. It's nothing like this. And this is the Swedish goal, to make it, you know, they want to be considered as the best of the best by far. And they by far are doing constantly the good job, regardless who's in the charge. So there's continuity, there's a philosophy, it's a working mechanism which no one even tries to copy. No one even tries to figure out like why actually they are that successful. Yes, because they are having a motivational level for their own music industry to cope out, and their own music industry has the balls and has the urge to succeed in the world. It's like a sales point for them. And this, when we go, it's what makes them that successful, because they just do it the right way. Unless most of the other countries who are very narrow-minded in this, which music industry and television industry also in combination is very narrow-minded. Of course, there are extreme exceptions because Swedes are not winning every single year, but look at their positions. Like, only other country which can probably match them in nowadays Eurovision is Ukraine, who also is taking seriously Eurovision very, very much. Their artist takes it very, very much seriously, and also their music industry takes it very seriously. And all of this matching into conclusion of being very constant, successful at Eurovision without drops. But this is a hard work throughout the years, throughout in Sweden, throughout generations already, but it can be maintained everywhere. And we should look at what they do, how they do it. We don't need to copy-paste their music, but we need to copy-paste their aggressive passion towards the urge of winning the contest for much higher purpose than the contest itself. Everything for everybody, right? But maybe you don't agree. You can write me in the comments below what do you think about it, and subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.